Dear friend, if you're in your 60s or 70s, this isn't a lecture from doctors. It's a message from people just like you, from us. We thought we were still strong, still steady, still in control, until one small slip in the kitchen changed everything. We learned that losing balance is a silent threat, no pain, no warning, yet it can steal what matters most, our independence. Doctors say 99% of older women face balance issues, not just because of age, but because of 6 daily habits we hardly question. The good news? Every one of these mistakes is fixable. In this video, we'll reveal the 6 most common mistakes, and the last one, we didn't even see it coming, until it was almost too late. If you've ever felt unsteady, reached for a wall to steady yourself, stay with us, because sometimes one small change is all it takes to stand tall again in your steps and in your life. Mistake number 1, wearing the wrong shoes. Let's start with something simple, but more dangerous than we often realize: your shoes. They've been with you for years, soft, familiar, easy to slip on, maybe even your favorite pair. But here's what no one really talks about. As we age, our feet change. The arches slowly flatten, the cushion under our heels thins out, the way we walk, even how we balance, starts to shift. And those shoes that once felt just right, they quietly become traps. We know this from experience. One of us used to love a pair of little ballet flats, slip-on, feminine, no fuss. She wore them everywhere. Until one afternoon, stepping off a curb she'd walked 100 times before, her ankle twisted and she fell face first into a rosebush. She walked away, scratched and shaken. But more than that, she felt vulnerable. That moment changed how we think about footwear. Because the truth is, good shoes aren't about looking young. They're about staying upright. What should you look for? A solid slip-resistant sole that grips the ground, a design that supports your arch and ankle, materials like memory foam or cushioned heels for comfort and stability. And yes, even slippers should have structure and grip. A cozy shoe without support is not a comfort. It's a hidden risk. And at our age, one fall isn't just a bruise. It can mean weeks of recovery, or even losing the ability to live independently. So here's our gentle reminder. Treat your shoes like your foundation, because when they're strong, you're strong. You walk taller, you move with calm, steady confidence. And that feeling, it's not just physical, it's freedom. Mistake number 2, skipping strength training. Let's be honest, many of us grew up thinking strength training was for other people, young people, gym people, people in tight workout clothes lifting big weights, not us. We told ourselves, I move around the house, I garden, I stay active enough. But what we didn't realize is this. After the age of 50, we naturally lose 1–2% of muscle mass every year. It's a quiet process, one we don't really feel, until one day the stairs feel harder, the grocery bags feel heavier, and getting up from a chair takes a second try. There's even a name for it: sarcopenia. It sounds clinical, but the impact is personal because the less muscle we have, the less stable we become. Muscles aren't just for lifting things. They support our joints, stabilize our spine, and help us react when we stumble. And here's the good news. You can rebuild strength at any age. We started small. Light hand weights, chair squats, resistance bands. Just 10 to 15 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week. No gym, no pressure, just movement with intention. And in just a few weeks, something shifted. We didn't just feel stronger, we felt more alive. The science backs it up. Strength training improves bone density, joint flexibility, posture, stamina, and even reaction time, which can make the difference between catching yourself or falling. You don't need to train like an athlete, you just need to move consistently. So the next time your legs feel a little shaky, don't see it as a sign of weakness. See it as your body whispering, it's time to rebuild. Because with every small session, you're not just gaining strength, you're reclaiming confidence, freedom, and peace of mind. Mistake number 3, ignoring vision changes. Here's something we rarely think about, but it quietly affects every step we take: our eyesight. Most people believe balance is all about the legs, the knees, or maybe the inner ear. But in reality, your eyes play a major role in keeping you upright. There's even a name for it: visual vestibular integration, how your brain uses what your eyes see to help your body stay balanced. When that visual input is off, especially in dim lighting, your balance can be too. As we get older, our eyes naturally change, not just in how clearly we see, but in how we process space. Depth perception fades, peripheral vision narrows, adjusting to light takes longer. Sometimes we don't even notice until we miss a step or catch a rug corner with our foot. One of us had that exact moment. She was tiptoeing through the hallway in the dark, trying not to wake her husband, and tripped over a mat she'd walked over hundreds of times. A bruised knee was the result, but the real impact was fear. Suddenly, walking through her own home didn't feel safe anymore. The solution? A simple visit to the eye doctor. Updated glasses with anti-glare lenses and a light tint made all the difference. Stairs felt clearer, shadows less threatening. Her confidence returned. Studies show that older adults with vision problems are twice as likely to fall. But here's the good news. You can protect your vision and even improve it. Try this. Schedule annual eye exams. Update glasses regularly, especially for night vision. Use soft, warm lighting throughout your home. Add night lights in hallways and bathrooms. Use contrast dark mats on light floors or bright tape on stair edges. And keep your lenses clean. Smudges distort more than we think. Even better, train your eyes. Focus on a distant object for 10 minutes each day. A tree, a rooftop, the horizon. It's free, it's simple, and it works. Because your eyes aren't just windows to the world. They're the first step in every safe movement you make. Take care of them and walk with confidence again. Mistake number 4, not paying attention to medication side effects. Here's something we don't talk about enough, but it affects more of us than we realize. Dizziness, lightheadedness. That sudden, unsteady feeling when you stand up. Most of us chalk it up to age, or maybe dehydration. A bad night's sleep, perhaps, but sometimes it's not aging at all. It's your medication. One of us had been prescribed a new blood pressure pill. It was meant to help, but within days, she started feeling dizzy. At first, she brushed it off. Just one of those things, right? But one evening, she got up from the couch and stumbled straight into the coffee table. No serious injury, but it scared her. That night, she finally looked at the label. May cause dizziness, may affect balance. There it was in plain print. As we get older, our bodies process medications differently. A dosage that worked at 50 might be too strong at 70. And when we take multiple medications at once, even over-the-counter ones, side effects can quietly add up. There's even a term for it, polypharmacy, taking 5 or more medications regularly. Studies show it significantly increases fall risk in older adults. So here's what we've learned. You have to be your own advocate. Track how you feel after starting any new medication. Write down symptoms like dizziness, shakiness, confusion. Bring that list to your doctor. Always share your full medication list, including supplements and over-the-counter items. Ask, could this be affecting my balance? Don't be afraid to question the dosage or request an alternative. Sometimes, just a small adjustment, a lower dose, or switching brands can make the dizziness disappear. Awareness is power. You're not being dramatic, you're being smart, you're protecting yourself. Because balance isn't just about muscles and movement, it's also about what you put into your body. So if something feels off, listen, speak up, and take back control before a fall catches you off guard. Mistake number 5, holding furniture instead of using support tools. We've all done it, reaching for the counter, grabbing the edge of a chair, bracing against a doorway when we feel unsteady. It feels harmless. Even smart, right? We told ourselves, I've still got it. I just need a little help now and then. We call it wall walking, and for a while it felt like a way to stay independent. But here's the truth. It's not safe, it's improvising. One of us used to carry laundry from room to room, arms full, no hand free. She'd lean on the wall, brush past furniture, hoping for balance. Until one day she stumbled on nothing. Just a tiny misstep and nearly crashed into a side table. That's when she admitted it. Grabbing furniture wasn't a plan. It was a gamble. And yet, many of us still resist using canes or walkers. Why? Because we think they make us look old, or weak, or like we've given up. But here's what we've come to understand. Using a support tool isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. It means you care enough about your safety to walk with purpose, not pride. Because furniture, it won't move with you. A cane will. It's designed to absorb impact, stabilize every step, and help you stay upright with confidence. In fact, studies from the American Geriatric Society show that older adults who use assistive devices correctly have a much lower fall rate than those who rely on nearby objects. So here's our advice. Find one that suits your style. Floral, sleek, lightweight, with a grip that feels good in your hand. Make it yours and use it with pride. Because we thought a cane would take away our freedom, but in truth, it gave it back. Now we walk taller, with more ease. And best of all, we're not just getting by anymore. We're moving forward safely, wisely, and confidently. Mistake number 6, avoiding balance exercises. This one surprised us the most because for the longest time, we didn't even know balance training was a thing. We assumed balance was just natural, something you either had or slowly lost with age. We thought, I just need to be careful. I don't need to exercise for balance. But that's not how it works. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained. One of us joined a senior wellness class, expecting gentle stretches and a bit of light movement. But the instructor, a vibrant woman in her 70s, led the group through simple balance drills, standing on one foot, shifting weight from side to side, walking heel to toe in a straight line. It looked easy, but it was humbling and eye-opening. We realized something important. We hadn't been doing anything to actively keep our balance. We were simply hoping not to fall. And the body? If you don't use it, you lose it. So we made a commitment, just 5 to 10 minutes a day, no equipment, no gym. Sometimes we did it while brushing our teeth, and in just a few weeks, our posture improved. Our steps felt stronger. We stopped reaching for walls every time we stood up. Science backs this up. Studies show that regular balance training can reduce fall risk by up to 35%, improve reaction time, boost coordination and confidence, and best of all, it helps you feel in control of your body again. Because balance exercises aren't just about preventing falls, they're about living without fear. So if you've been avoiding balance work, we say, start small, start today, but start. Your future self, the one who walks with ease, who dances in the kitchen, who climbs stairs without worry they'll thank you. So now you know it's not just age, it's the small things, the daily habits we overlook, the quiet signals we ignore, a shoe without support, muscles left untrained, a blurry step in the dark, a pill that causes a wobble, grabbing furniture instead of using real help, avoiding balance practice out of fear or pride. Each one so small, but together they shape how we move, how we feel, and how we live. Here's the truth we've learned. It's never too late to take back control. With the right shoes, a little strength training, a fresh pair of glasses, smarter medication choices, the courage to use support tools, and just a few minutes of balance practice each day. We're not just avoiding falls. We're reclaiming freedom, rebuilding confidence, and choosing to age with strength, grace, and heart. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone you love, because one gentle reminder can change someone's entire future. And in the comments, tell us, which mistake surprised you the most? Want more real stories, gentle advice, and practical tips? Explore our playlist, Timeless Wisdom for Senior Living. This is a space where experience is honored, and you are never alone. Take care of yourself, stand tall, and never stop moving with purpose, with confidence, and with joy.